Woo! Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm back. Let me tell you about this week, y'all. I came down with the absolute worst cold of my life, and it was like out of nowhere. I don't know how I got sick over the week. I woke up with this sore throat, but I have allergies, so I just thought it was just because I had allergies. And then day two comes along, and I'm like, I have a fever, and I'm starting to cough. And so I got really, really nervous, and I actually yesterday, or excuse me, 2 days ago, I went to get tested for COVID because I thought I had COVID, and it was negative. So it just ended up being a really bad head cold. So excuse me if I sound kind of nasally. I'm trying to get this message across today, and I'm just kind of like shocked that I got sick because I was going on a record for being pretty healthy for the last, I think, 18 months about. Like, I hadn't gotten a cold or anything, and then it just comes out of nowhere. So this whole week, I've just been sick. But I'm back, and I'm here to give the message today. And, blessings. Today is just about blessings. And this morning, I got a blessing out of nowhere. I applied for a grant about a month ago. And I really didn't think I got the grant just because I hadn't heard anything back. When I applied for the grant, it didn't really specify if it was going to come before the semester ended of my college or if it was going to come afterwards. And so I applied for it online and I submitted it and I didn't hear anything back. I didn't even get a confirmation really that anyone had even read it. I just got an email basically saying that, hey, you submitted the grant. That was pretty much it. So this morning, I look at my email and the semester ended, honestly, a few days ago. So the semester's over. And I got an email this morning saying that I was accepted for a grant that I applied for. And it just blew me away. And it just really reminded me today that, God will often bless us in spite of us sometimes. God will often bless us just because he can. And it's not always going to be about what we deserve or what we feel we should get. There's a big misconception that blessings come just because of who we are as people, and that's not true. I can tell you, I am probably one of the most screwed up individuals mentally. If any of you guys could spend a second in my head for 30 seconds of the day, you guys would understand what I'm saying. If there is anybody in this world that was blown away by this random, it just came out of nowhere. When I tell you it came out of nowhere, I had totally forgot. It was out of my mind. And I honestly didn't even think about it. And the blessing just came. I got an email saying I got it and that I was going to be receiving it here soon. So, spiritually, it just reminded me that God will bless us because he can and because of who he is. Period. It has nothing to do with us, who we are. Because if we're going to receive blessings based on who we are as people, let's be honest, none of us would have blessings. None of us. Not a single person would have blessings. And I just want to encourage everybody who's listening to this video, please, please, please understand that God is a God of blessing and provision. He wants to bless you. He wants to bless you. He's just waiting to bless you. But certain events have to take place, and it's just going to happen at the time that he sees fit. You may not even expect it, and that's really what's going to happen most of the time. You won't even see the blessing coming. Sometimes you will, and sometimes you won't. But today was a reminder for me. I'm still in shock. I can't even speak on this video. I'm in total shock. The blessing came out of nowhere for me. And I was, financially a couple weeks ago, I was kind of looking at my finances, and I'm like, man, I'm short. I'm okay. I'm surviving here. I'm blessed financially, but I'm falling short of my goal. I have a goal. I want to be at this number by this time, and I was short. And I'm also working on a project as well. So it's this blessing just came at a time when I really needed money for this project, and then I also just wanted to make sure I was good standing, to save money for my own self. and to pay my bills. So it just came out of nowhere, y'all. And I just want y'all to know, please, understand that God will, again, often bless us in spite of us. It's just how it's going to happen, and we will not expect it all the time, and we won't always deserve it. We may ask for it, but sometimes it takes certain events taking place. It takes some events that have to happen in our lives first, and it's just going to happen at the right time. There really is not much more I could say. So for any of you who maybe are in doubt that God's going to bless you in a certain way, or you haven't received a blessing yet, or you feel like you're upset, just keep being patient. Be patient. I'm only saying this because I'm the most impatient person in the whole entire world, and I want things done right now. When I ask for something, I want it done. When I have my goal set on something, I want it done right then and there. I want it done like immediately. So this was like a confirmation blessing, and it was just a blessing of shock. It's a shock factor for me. So be encouraged today, y'all. Keep waiting for your blessing. Keep working, keep serving, keep living in your purpose, and at the right time, when it's just fit for you to have the blessing, it will come down. But do not lose your hope. Do not lose faith. Do not stop. Keep going. The blessing will come, I promise. That is really all I wanted to say today. I hope y'all have a good day. Be on the lookout for more content today, and I'm just going to go off of what I feel is right in my spirit. All right, y'all, have a good day, and God bless y'all.